And thus our story starts. Hello everybody, I am Ramsis, and welcome to another edition of Ramsis Retro Longplays. We're starting a brand new series here. This should be very familiar to anyone who grew up in the early 90s and had a Genesis, because this is a great action RPG strategy type game in the vein of a game like Final Fantasy Tactics, games like that where you had a whole battlefield and you had to decide strategically where you wanted to move your characters. All the characters had different abilities and classes. It's pretty much Final Fantasy Tactics, except with a more RPG type flavor to it, if that makes any sense. But we'll go through the game as we get to it. This is a classic, a legend. Shining Force, the first one for the Sega Genesis. And it's part of a long-running series in the Shining series, as it's known as. A lot of Shining Force games followed, and a lot of games that deviated greatly from it, but were in the same universe. In the way that Final Fantasy games don't really connect to one another too much, the Shining Force games don't really connect too much, in that they're just in the same vein, the same world, the same idea. But only 3 or 4 or 5 of the games actually have the Shining Force flavor that this game had. The rest just take very big deviations. So if anything, we'll focus on the ones that are closer to this game. But before we talk about future games, we gotta talk about this game, Shining Force, the original. A real classic ahead of its time. It did great things with what it had to work with. It's pretty much turn-based tactical role-playing, if that's what you want to call it. It is a turn-based game, but not a traditional Final Fantasy we're all on the same field the whole time, or random encounters. It's more like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, where you very clearly can see where the enemies are, except in Mystic Quest they couldn't move. In this game, they can move all over the battlefield, and many, many games would copy the format that this game started. It's really a legendary game for good reason, and probably one of the best. Second and third, they're good, but the first is memorable because everyone seemed to play this one. There's also a remake of this game that a lot of people might be familiar with that was on the Game Boy Advance. It's pretty much just this game, just with Super Nintendo graphics and some extras added in. And that was the whole debate. Should I play Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon? That's what the new version of it is called in the Game Boy Advance. Or play this one. It would work because Game Boy Advance is definitely in our retro period here on Ramsis Retro Longplays and our main channel, Ramsis Retro Reviews. But I think if you want to get the feel of this game, you play the original. Sometimes I'll play the remakes like I did with my Final Fantasy playthrough. I played the Game Boy Advance because that just had extras and it really made the game more exciting. I think the Genesis version's fine. We don't need the extras. And I think the sound is just so perfect in the Genesis version. So yeah, I picked the Genesis version. And you can say, boo hiss, you wanted to see the Game Boy Advance. It's the same thing, just a few extras in Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon. Same thing. Now, the storyline is pretty much what you read in the opening credits. I don't like to bother when the opening's happening because I want you guys to get into the feel of it. But it's pretty much the typical story. A battle happened 1,000 years ago. The big bad swore vengeance. 1,000 years passed. And now a war started. They're all waiting for an epic hero to show up and save them, and thus we're going to be that hero that shows up to save them. And there you go, that's the story of Shining Force. It's not too complicated, but it is a fun story to get into. I know you guys are probably familiar with the Fire Emblem series. That's another series that's similar to this, where a lot of personalities, a lot of classes, a lot of different abilities, and overworld to fight in. It's games in the vein of that. So a lot of games were taken from this whole Shining Force idea of you're not doing random attacks, you have to strategically figure out what you want to do, who you want to send, how you're going to go about it, what ability to use, who's going to tackle who, and a lot of random number generators in this game. You don't know what's going to happen. Your guy can hit twice, your guy can get hit twice, your guy can do critical hits, your guy can totally miss, they can all gang up on someone. You have no idea what is going to happen in this game, and that's part of the fun. There's a lot of people that speed run this, and it's due to that random factor that you don't know exactly how you're going to do. You can always beat your best time if you know all the tricks, but you don't know how the random factor is going to play out, and that's what makes watching this so much fun. Alright, so we're going to get started. I think I've talked enough. We'll just get into the game, and we'll talk about it as we play it. But, of course, you know how it is here on Ramsis Retro Longplays. Before we can start, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you want to see this whole series played through. I have no idea how many episodes it's going to be. I haven't played this in a very long time, so I'm definitely going to be rusty, but that's usually the case with most of the games I play here, and that makes it fun too. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see this whole game played through. Check out our library. We got lots of games now and a lot more on the way. I try to upload daily, but sometimes it's every other day. Sometimes I miss a few. Just realize a lot of episodes will be happening, and you don't want to miss it. And of course, don't forget to join us on the main channel. I already mentioned it, Vesper's Retro Reviews, where retro is alive and well, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. You like retro? Boy, have I got the channel for you. We do a lot of fun stuff there. Wrestling, video games, movies, TV shows, commercials, back in time episodes. We even do interviews. We look at some retro stuff live. We do a lot of fun stuff there. And we thank you for all the support there on Vesper's Retro Reviews. And hopefully we will see you there as well. And I think that's a lot of talking, and that's time to get this whole thing started here. 1993, Sega, Shining Force. Here we are. Wow, Dark Dragon, Ancient. Let's see now. What else does this old book say? Alright, so someone's reading the story of what's about to happen. That's interesting. 1,000 years have passed since they vanquished Dark Dragon. And this book says, Dark Dragon threatened to return right about now. I bet anything that Dark Dragon is behind the evil hordes of Runeforest. I need to tell someone about this, but who would listen to a kid like me? I think Dark Dragon's coming back. Will you help us? Come on, it'll be an adventure. Alright, so somehow I'm getting involved in this. I don't know, I was just like sort of walking by and a girl with long ears reading a book about the history of Dark Dragon is recruiting me. Alright, well, who am I to say no? Let's do it. Alright. So here's the options you can have when you first start a game. Obviously, I've done a test to make sure the game is working, so you already see some stuff here. You can continue a previously saved game, you can delete a game, you can copy a game. So that's if you want to experiment, you can copy to another file and then not worry about losing it. You can just delete it to open up space, and you can continue. We're going to do a brand new game. And since we already did our test number 1, we're going to do number 2. So you can do 1, 2, or 3. We'll do number 2. Say, what shall I call you? Well, my name is Ramsis, so that is what you shall call me, Ramsis. And we'll use lower cases, why not? I know a lot of people like to use only capitals, but I'll use some lowers. Ramsis, there we go. Nice to meet you, Ramsis. I'm Simone. Come back often and tell me everything. You need to get going. Evil spreads further across Rune with every passing day. Chapter 1, Runeforest Invasion. Alright, here we go. Ramsis, come on kid, wake up. I didn't hit you that hard. Keep your guard up, kid. Those beasts of Runefest will tear you to pieces. What's going on? Oh. Okay, that's enough for today. You better take it easy for a while. So it looks like I'm being trained, alright, by this bearded guy, and you can't go that way, so I guess we'll just have to go up the stairs. What could we do? We could talk, we could magic, we could search, item. What happens if we search? Path to Master Swordsmanship, Warrior Techniques, and many of the books. Alright. Oh, here comes somebody. Well, Ramsis, had enough swordplay for today? I don't know how you keep at it hour after hour. I'm dead tired after about 15 minutes. Is he gonna let me buy? I don't know how you keep... Alright, he's gonna say the same thing. Alright, so the only option is to go back downstairs, alright. You have the makings of a great fighter, Ramsis. You'll be tested soon enough. Oh, here comes someone. Laverius, the king has sent for you. You must come at once. Of course, lead the way, guardsman. I fear the worst, Ramsis. Prepare yourself for battle immediately. Alright, I have no idea what is going on. Let me think here. We were training, I got knocked out. I went upstairs, talked to someone who blocked my path. I came back down, and now I'm about to enter a battle. Alright, well, I guess that's fighting games for you. Did you see Various' face? He went pale. Something really big is happening. Let's split up and see if we can't find out what's going on. I'll see you later. Okay. So now we get to move around. Now, you can do the speedrun version of this game, or you can do the version I want to do, which is enjoy it, have fun, see what's out there. We're going to try to get every character in this game. This is not going to be a guarantee like I did in Final Fantasy. That bestiary took forever, and I was glad I did it, but I cannot guarantee I will get every character in this. I don't remember. I'm going to try to do everything and interact with everything and see if I can remember everything, but I can't guarantee it. But the goal is to try to get every character in this game. As I mentioned, this is one of those games where characters just keep joining and joining and joining. It's kind of like a Chrono Cross situation, if you ever played that one on PS1, where you have such a big party and then you gotta choose who you want to use all the time. It's kind of like that, but it gets crazy with all the characters available in this game. I'm gonna try, but at least you'll know I tried. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but we are gonna try to get every character. There you go. Alright, so let's see. What do we do to talk? We push the B button here, talk. I'm sick of feeling helpless. I'm gonna ask Various to train me to be a fighter. Alright, you do that. Now let's see what this guy has to say. Hello, Ramses. I've been having the worst nightmares. Have you had any? Sure, why not? I bet they're the same ones I've been having. I saw our land in ruins. Evil creatures roamed our halls. It seemed so real. Foreshadowing, anybody? Pharaoh seemed very upset when he passed away. Perhaps you should look for him. Yeah, perhaps I should. Alright, what does this guy have to say?
What's a youngster like you doing moping around? Get out and fight evil.
Evil. I like how they call it evil. It's such an 80s and 90s thing to do. It's the evil Dark Drake. Back and forth, up and down. Man, I'm tired of guarding this chapel all day. Alright, I don't think those two will have anything important to say. Oh, look at this. He. Alright, are we gonna do it, folks? You know we are. Let's push it. See what this idiot has to say.
Hey, watch it, pal. How'd you like if I tried to run you over with a car?
Well, fine. We're all upset about our daughter's nightmare. Do you think it means anything? My poor girl. I can't seem to calm her down. Well, I can't get to her, so we'll try again later. Alright, so what does this dog have to say? Grr, woof, woof, arf. Alright, well, I asked what a dog had to say, and I got my answer. There you go. Sorry, but I'm busy packing. Grandpa's out somewhere. He has time to talk. Grandpa was once the best warrior in all of Rune, but that was a long time ago. Get out of here. Oh, let's see if we can talk to the girl now. I had an awful dream. The whole town burned down. Sniff. Or else too. That is a pretty bad dream. Foreshadowing, folks. Alright. See, what is this? An inn of some sort?
It dawns, my friend. Not a guest in 2 weeks.
Yeah, pretty bad. You're going out of business. Now let's see what happens if I go up. What do they say? Sorry, Ramses. Talk to the king if you want to leave. Orders are orders. I like how polite these guards are. Sorry, sir. Yeah, we can't let you out, and please go talk to our king. Like, guards would be that nice. Have you ever seen a guard that nice in a movie or a TV show? Sorry, sir. You can't go this way. Please talk to our king before entering this bed.
Have you seen my cart? He rolls away all the time. Needs new brakes, I guess. Yep, I've seen it.
Alright, what do we got here? Be careful, Ramses. The knights resent the time Lord Varus spent training you. Well, I don't care. Let them resent it. I resent them for resenting me. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. Sigh, not another customer. Buy, sell, buy, sell. That's all I do. Just go away. Don't mind the boss. He gets like that sometimes. Perhaps I can help you out. Yeah, I'd like to... Never mind, I'm broke. But let's see what you got. You can buy medical herb, we're gonna need that. Healing seed, which are even better, and angel wings, which we will need. So we're gonna need some of that stuff. And what else can you do? Deals. Do you have any deals? No, no deals. I think that's it. Alright. Alright, I think we're ready to go up here. Oh, the music just changed. Alright, now you know you're in, like, the real deal here. No one enters here without Lord Varus' permission. Okay. What do we got here? Greetings, Ramses. I'm May, Varus' daughter. The other knights feel that father has wasted his time on you. We shall see. King seems very worried. Do you know why? No, I really don't. My guess is that thoughts of the gate of the ancients trouble our noble king. Oh, you might be right. I couldn't tell. What kind of treasure? I'm not sure. Something really valuable, I guess. He's not gonna let us buy. Ah, he is. Hey, cut that out. You can't just put your way in here. Get out. Alright, so we can't go here yet. But we'll be back, as they say. Don't let them get to you, Ramses. Some knights are always complaining. Great view from the top of the tower. You can see it forever. Alright, I want to see that. Oh my, what a lovely view. Alright, can you get out of the way so I can see here?
guess not. Well, that was a waste of time, folks. Sorry about that. I know I just sounded like a John Candy from Vacation. Sorry about that, folks. And what do we got here? Yes, it's an interesting tower, isn't it? So much to see and do. Yes, so much to see. Alright. What do we got here? These are my quarters. Find someplace else to sleep. There's a story verse. Then, Your Majesty, we have no choice but to send Ramsis, a young fighter. Oh, Ramsis, good. I was just gonna look for you. First, listen to the king. Alright. For centuries, our people have watched the Gate of the Ancients as its guardian. Beyond that gate lies we know not what, not even if it is of the light or the darkness. But the ancients knew, and they sealed it beyond the gate, and sent us as guards. And now we find that we may have failed in our mission, our reason for existence. Signs have been seen that forces of Runeforst are at the gates of the ancients. Whatever evil they are planning, we must stop it at all costs and at once. But we must not panic the people. A small group of young but skilled warriors, yes, he could do it. He could leave town unnoticed and have a chance to succeed, perhaps. Yes, Nova, I agree. Ramsis, will you take the task? Now, if you say no, I think it's just gonna keep going until you say yes. It'll be like, oh, but you got it, are you sure? Yeah, so I think you just have to say yes, there's no way out of this. Very well. Now return to town and gather your troops. Come back when you're ready. Alright. I'm so mad. Do you want to know why? Yeah, sure. It's that Tao. How dare she call herself a mage? If she's a mage, I'm a footstool. You're a footstool. Princess Henri is away in Manaria. Do you know about the land of Manaria? No. Manaria holds at Arcane College, where the best mages are trained. Alright, Arcane College. That's good. I didn't ask. Alright. Now what's this? Take care, Ramses. It is more dangerous out there than you suspect, or so I've heard. I guess this is my better. I don't know what's going. Do I sleep behind the king's throne? No, that doesn't make any sense. All right. I can't go there. Alright, back to the nice sweet music here. Oh wait, what do I got? Wait, Ramses! Nova sent us! We're going with you! I am Luke the Warrior! In the night, at your service, Ramses! I'll follow wherever you lead. I'm Tao. I'm only an apprentice mage, but I'll do my best. I'm Hans, an elven archer. I'm coming, but don't put me in the front lines, okay? Luke, Ken, Town, and Hans have joined the Shining Force. Meet us at the headquarters, back in the castle. Hey, Ramses, don't try to sneak out of town without me. Bo has joined the Shining Force. Okay, so we got all. Oh, what do we got? Now that you have your comrades, return to the king to hear his final command. I'll follow your progress and offer advice as you face the vile hordes of Runeforge. Well, that's settled. See you at headquarters. Alright. See you at headquarters. Oh, wait, we got someone here. Who's this? Hey there, youngster. My name is Gort. Care to hear my story? Thanks. No one talks to me anymore. All too busy. Want to hear a secret? Never trust anyone outside the city. Murderers and thieves, all of them. I ought to know. I used to be a great warrior. Been all over the world. Well, I have half a mind to go out again. Would if I got a good offer. Well, I see foreshadowing again. I think that guy will join us soon. See what the bartender says. Hey, the old man, no heed, youngster. His mind isn't what it used to be. Alright, so I think that's everything. Let's head back to the castle now. I remember this game is one of those
go here, come back, go here, come back to move the story along. It's like it just resets the screen, and it's like there's no real purpose for you leaving. Like, I don't even know why we left to get people. They found us. I'm not understanding what is going on here. But anyway, we're back. Alright, King, I got my team. What do you have to say now?
You have your troops, but you need supplies. Take this to purchase what you need.
This gains 100 coins. Wow, King, the end of the world. You couldn't do a little better than that. Like maybe cough up 1,000, add another 0 to that? No? Alright.
The cart will take you to the gate of the ancients. Go now and carry out your task.
Alright, what does this guy have to say? It'll never work. We're all doomed. I tell you, doomed. Alright, positive reinforcement. I like that.
I'll leave everything to you. I must fortify the castle.
Alright, let's see what she has to say now. The other knights feel that Father has wasted his time on you. We shall see. Alright, she hasn't changed her opinion. Can we get into this place now? Let's see. Huh? Oh. Hey, cut that out! Alright, so now we still can't go in there. I guess we gotta come back here to the battle. Nothing's unusual except I'm talking to myself. That's unusual. Alright. Oof, training wears me out. Guard Knights have no need of you, Ramsis. Oh, how mean. Let's go talk to that guy that was locking himself in the door. Maybe he'll have something. Oh, here it is. Why you? Why couldn't I lead the Shining Force? Ah! Alright, go cry about it. There he goes. Haha. Haha, I'm leading, you're not. Haha. Let's go rub it in a little more. Oh, here he is. Let's see. What's that, troops? I can't hear you. Louder. Oh, trying to pretend like I'm not here, huh? Haha. I'm leading and you're not. Watch out, Ramsis. There are real knights training out here. You might get hurt. Yep, I'm real scared. I'm the one going to battle. Haha. Alright, oh good, now we can go in here. Let's see. Good luck, Ramsis. Ah, alright, so what goes on here?
Well, Ramsis, are you ready?
Well, Ramsis, are you... Let's try the voice here.
Well, Ramsis, are you ready to face the enemy?
Let's see. Advice, join, status, or item. Advice.
A word of advice. Seek the hermit who lives by the gates of the ancient. Anything else? No one is waiting. Anything else?
You, whose stats? Mine, let's see. There we go. Alright, there you go. It doesn't help at all. No, not really. No, I think that. Alright, yeah. I think well, let's see what our troops look like. I think that's what this room is, if I remember. You see, all the members of the Shining Force will be in here. So, if I remember, let's see if we search. Oh. Search. Oh, here they are. Okay. So let's see, should I take my place? Yeah, there we go. See, now I fit into... Alright, so we'll talk to... I'm most useful as a hero, but I'll get in a few good whacks when I have to. I can heal wounds, but please try not to get injured, okay? Eager to try my magic. Let's get out there and toast some monsters. Alright, I like your spirit, kid. I'm ready, Ramsis. You line them up and I'll chop them down. At last, a chance to become a real knight. Count me in. Oh, he's eager too. Alright, what does this guy say? Please don't put me in front. I can't stand being hit. Yeah, well. We'll see. Alright. So now, what are we gonna do? We are gonna buy some items with that $100 that the Cheap King gave us. A whole $100 to save the world. Well, we've had less to work with before in other games, so we'll be alright. Look out, old dude. Alright, I'm gonna push this again because it's funny there. Okay. Alright, let's go buy some stuff. Now, like I said, I want to buy medical herbs, yes. So I'm going to give everybody a medical herb. I think that's the best way to go. And this is like Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. You got to buy everything one at a time. Look at this. Yep. Alright, we're going to buy one for everybody. Alright, so who has it? Ramsis has one, Ken has one, Luke has one, and Talon needs one. Soul needs one. And Hans needs one. Yeah, I'll buy, I have $40 left, we'll buy Angel Wing. Where's this guy? Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright, and that, believe it or not, folks, is it. We're gonna end it right here. That was a nice little preview of what you can expect in this game to come. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to show it to you. I know it's gonna be a blast from the past like no other. This is like one of the original tactical games out there. Action role-play style, overworld confrontations, lots of randomness. It's going to be fun, and you don't want to miss the next episode. So now's the time. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Ramsis Retro Reviews, if you want to see more of this, because we're going to do a full game play. I'm going to try to get every character in the game. No guarantees, but that is the goal. We are going to try, and we just got a clue that someone is out there. So we got to see how to get it. I think you have to, well, you'll have to wait to the next battle to see what you have to do to get that first character they mentioned. And we are going to get him, because like I said, I want to try to get every character. Can't guarantee it, but that is the goal here. And don't forget to join us on our main channel, Vestige Retro Reviews, where Retro's alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. And I'll see you all for episode number 2 of Shining Force. I know you're not going to miss it. This is going to be a lot of fun reliving this game again. So join now, watch now. It should all be in a playlist if you're watching this in the future. But if you're seeing this live as it's happening, you've come at the right time. This is going to be great. See you all next time on Ramsis Retro Longplays. Goodbye, everybody.